Hey, guess what?
Oh my god, it's so loud in my ear.
I think we're live. What's up, guys? Happy Friday and happy Valentine's Day. That's right, it's Valentine's Day. It's Friday night. And what are we doing on our Valentine's Day?
We're spending time with each other.
With each other, but with all of you. That's right. Whenever you guys get here, that is. Yeah. So, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Valentine's Day.
So, we're going to try a few new things tonight, guys. A few new things. First, number one, we're going to try playing some tunes. Playing some music.
Set the mood.
Set the mood right on this Friday on Valentine's Day. Let me know if you guys can actually hear that. We can hear it just fine. It's actually probably a little loud for us. But, don't forget to mute yourself, babe.
I did, and now it's still not muting me.
Whoa.
It says, I'm going to just X out of it for right now because it's making it sound terrible. But I did mute myself.
She did do it. FYI, everyone. FYI, she muted herself. But yeah, so it's Friday night. It's Valentine's Day. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Valentine's Day, and welcome to Comics and Beers, a weekly live stream. Did you mute the
I did.
computer?
I muted this. I muted that. That's not on. See? I love you, but this music is... It's difficult. It's difficult to
Is that
concentrate.
better? Is that better, babe?
Yes.
Is that much better?
Oh my god, yes.
All right.
The music was too much.
Music was too much.
I'm sorry, everyone, if you were enjoying it, but I can't even hear myself think.
Hopefully, we'll bring music back in a little while. But welcome to Comics and Beer, a weekly live stream where Stephanie and I come on and we talk about all things comic books related. This is our bring you the latest news, I should say. The news! What you guys are really dying for on a Friday night. The comic book news. This includes comic book movie news, comic book TV news, and comic book news from the comic book publishers themselves. That's right. I get the hookup, guys. It comes directly to me, right from Jim Lee, right from Joe Quesada, right from all the big names. They give me all the juicy bits. The bits, baby.
The bits.
The bits, baby. And just a warning to all you young kids out there that might be watching us in California, because California time, it's only 7 o'clock. You might still be up. There's some adult language that happens on this show. It does. The later the show goes on, the more adult it gets. And Stephanie, tell them why it usually gets more adult as the show goes on.
Because I get drunk and I get loud.
Why do you get drunk? That's the question I was trying to get.
We drink beers. We drink beers on this channel.
Oh, we drink beers.
It's called Comics and Beers.
Comics and Beers. This is the name of the show, folks. So, Stephanie, tell the folks what we are drinking tonight.
We're going lame sauce tonight.
Lame sauce tonight? What's lame sauce tonight?
Not lame sauce, but kind of generic beers. We're doing regular beers versus their light counterparts. So like Budweiser and Bud Light, Coors and Coors Light.
She is selling this to you guys so terribly, by the way. No, we are doing the America's greatest beers, the ones that have been around the longest, and putting their mainstay beer, which is like their non-light version of the beer, and putting that against the light version and seeing which's best. So we have Coors, the original, the banquet beer, versus Coors Light. We have Miller Genuine Draft versus Miller Lite, and Budweiser versus, you got it, Bud Light.
All right, he did a much better job. I'm sorry, I stink.
she's getting going, you know. It'll take a beer or two to get into her. And just so you guys know, I didn't go small. I didn't get no weenie 12-ounce beers. No. We got big old 22-ounce beers because these are like 4.5% alcohol. So
we're used to going much harder.
We're used to getting that, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12% beers.
All right. But we have to say hi to some people who are on.
All right. Who's on? What's up, Frank? My boy. How was work this week? I was out Wednesday through Friday. My nanny had the flu. So I was home. I didn't see you. Hope everything went well. Hack. What's going on, boy? Happy Valentine's Day. Superhero Review, what is going on? TMC Comics, what is going on?
Hero and the Kid is also on.
Oh, Hero and the Kid, what is going on? And guys, since there's some people on right now, I have my buddy waiting in the wings. Josh Jones, the man, is in the house.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The legend. I do want to let Stephanie and I are throwing that out. We're going to put the link in the chat. If you guys want to join us on the live stream tonight, this is an open call to anyone who joins tonight. If you want to come on and chat comic book news,
do it.
Do it.
Frank wants to know why we switched sides of the desk.
My USB port that was on that side, which I had my iPad plugged into, is not reading anymore, and I can't figure out why. The USB port over here is, so
that's why.
That's why.
And plus, this is my better side.
Oh, and this is my worst side, but I'm doing it for her. All right, Stephanie, before we bring Josh in, or actually, let's bring Josh in, then we can open a beer. Let's see if he actually has his beers. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, Josh?
Look at him. He's like, of course I do.
He's got the 22. He went big, too.
Well, because it's just me, I only have a couple. I have this and the Miller Lite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the last 2 weeks have been a little under the weather. We're losing power. It's minus 11 degrees. It's wild in the north. So, I don't know.
It's coming.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
First.
Did you lose power?
Oh, yeah. I lost power, windy. It's like tonight's going to be minus 11 degrees.
It sounds fun.
Your beard looks fantastic, by the way.
Oh,
Just want to say, it's looking full. It's looking luscious. It's looking good.
Let me zoom in. If you can't see the frosty fangs that are approaching down here, you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
All right, so
Salt and pepper.
Salt and
Women
pepper.
love that.
So, guys, I'm gonna throw the link in if you guys want to join in chat now. If you do, just join. We'll come in, say hi. We're gonna start talking comic news in a little bit. Yeah. So, Josh, which beer are we starting with?
Bud Light, the
That's all
classic.
you got.
The classic.
It's the one we fell in love with. You know.
I have not drank a Budweiser product since I was like in my early 20s.
So, Stephanie, I know I've told you this story, but I haven't told the YouTube community this story. So when Josh and I were kids, meaning 20 years old, 21, we used to throw down a 30-pack on a Saturday.
Oh, here on the kid, I got to watch some of the Mark Norman podcast.
You used to put on a backpack.
Sorry, I read that and I got excited. I'll let you finish your story, and then I'll tell you about the podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Happy Friday night. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Josh.
I'm in love with you all.
Valentine.
All right, so what is the proof on this?
I believe it's
4.2.
4.2.
4.2. It's basically water.
It is water.
So go ahead. Do you finish your story before I cut you off?
Oh, no. Rod, what's going on, my man? Happy Valentine's Day, my man. Rod, just so you know, this is like an open show. If you want to join and come say hi, the link is in chat. Everyone, come say hi. So now that we have our first beer, it tastes like water.
It really does.
It tastes like water.
Disturbing.
Let's talk comic book news, shall we? Oh, actually, before we do that, guys, there's this little show on Netflix. Have you guys watched it? It's called Lock and Key.
We've been watching it.
It's
so good.
Josh, have you been watching?
I saw the trailer for it. I've actually started with Heather, by the way.
Nice.
The Watchmen.
Oh, very nice.
Oh my god, that's
And-
so good.
and
It's so good.
She was so hooked in on it, she had to go back and watch the movie
Uh-huh.
because I told her it was referencing it. And this time, it took us 2 nights and she only fell asleep twice, but we're making it. She's good. She's hooked into it.
Nice. Yeah, Lock and Key is definitely a very fun show. I think the only negative thing I can say about it is every once in a while the cheese factor does really ramp up, and you're like, "Ooh, that's super cheesy."
Extra cheese, no extra cheese.
Give me that extra cheese. But other than that, I love the show. I think it's great. I love the mystery. I love the intrigue. I love the villain. I think the villain's really cool. I love how. I don't remember anything. I love the dad. I love the story behind the dad and how it's going. It's really, really good.
It is. It's a good show.
It's a good show. All right. So we're just talking about TV and live stream, let's start with TV and live stream news, shall we?
Do it.
Do it. Let's do it. All right. First news item up. Oh, the big news that came out today. Actually, let me bring over my share screen. No, not that one. This one. Guys, Stranger Things 4 teaser dropped today. What? Tell me you watched it. If you didn't, I'll link this in the chat because there's a link to the YouTube video. I need to go to chat. Where's the chat? Bam! Because, if you're into Stranger Things, you probably want to see this because it's so good. And basically, I'm going to ruin it for you. Hopper's alive, guys. He's alive.
You knew that. If you watched the last season, at the end, they were like totally hinted towards that. They were like, he's alive.
But I love teasers. They get you so excited, so pumped. We have some other teasers to go through about other things later in the episode, so get pumped for those. A Red Band trailer has dropped for The Hunters, which is really fun. It is going to be a TV show on Amazon Prime, and it focuses around a group of people who are hunting Nazis in America. And it looks badass. And if you guys watch that show, How I Met Your Mother, the main character from that is one of the Jewish characters hunting Nazis in this. You can see him in the background there. And the trailer is amazing. It has Al Pacino. It's fun. It looks crazy. And there's going to be lots of blood and guts. So
I like it.
I'm into it. I'll watch the trailer with you guys, but I still haven't figured out how to do that without the audio going crazy.
Man, Al Pacino,
kid, let us know
man. He looks like
old. Yeah. No, he looks old. He's really, really old. I haven't watched. I think I've watched all, but I think I've only watched 3 episodes of Lucifer. Have you guys watched any of Lucifer?
No. Josh,
Lucifer?
No.
So it's a show about Lucifer, basically. It's pretty popular. I think it was on Fox, I believe, and then Fox canceled it, and then Netflix picked it up for season 5. And it was supposed to end after season 5, but Netflix is in early communication with DC saying we might want to continue it, ?
I never got into it. I thought it was like one of those teen sex cells type of guy with a beautiful face type of crap. So I don't know. Is it good?
I watched it the first 2 episodes. It's definitely on the cheesier side of things, but maybe it got more serious as it went on. But if you're into it and you like season 5, guys, get ready. You might get season 6. It's always good when your favorite show continues, or a show you like. Next up, we have Doom Patrol season 2 casting. Stephanie's favorite show.
It's so bad.
It's such a good show. Frank, it's a good show. Tell me, everyone, did you like Doom Patrol? I love Doom Patrol. And they cast some girl. What's her name? Ronnie Evers. Karen Oblum. Let me just look this up so everyone can see what she looks like. Searching Google images. This young lady. She looks like a pretty lady. She is going to be playing. Will appear in a recurring role on Doom Patrol. She plays Ronnie Evers. Never heard of this character. I think this is a character just for the show, but she is going to have connections with Cyborg. This is pretty cool. Cyborg was a fun character on that. Miss Marvel is a TV show that's coming to the Disney Plus channel, and there's some more casting some casting that's happened on that show. It's including 2 characters, one named Red Dagger, and he is an Inhuman, and he has like special knife powers. And what was the other one? Looking to cast 2 Muslims. Oh, they're not cast yet, but the characters are Red Dagger. And I don't think they said the second one. But
those are. Can I just pause for a second and say those are terrible names? Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. I don't know, Marvel Lady. Like, what's going on?
Well, the whole story behind why this character picked Miss Marvel is because Captain Marvel was her favorite, or was her idol. She looked up to her, and so she wanted to be like her, so she went with Miss Marvel.
And isn't Captain Marvel, wasn't she like an actual like some kind of flying captain or something.
Yeah, she was
like in the Air Force,
Yes.
and she was the captain, so that's why I guess Captain Marvel. But I don't know why Marvel. I guess Marvel Comics. I don't know.
I'm sure one of you smart people in the chat probably know why, and you're like, guys, this is why. Let us know, or Google it. But yeah, there's some casting stuff going on for the show. So the show is in the process of production or pre-production. This show, guys, this show that we're about to talk about right now, I am so excited about this show. It's already had season 1. Josh, did you watch Altered Carbon on Netflix?
Altered Carbon? No, not at all.
It is an amazing sci-fi show, ultra sexualized. Everyone's super sexy. Everyone's like banging each other, but the action scenes are so freaking good, and you can't die because your soul is kept in this little disc in the back of your neck, so you get your whole body blown up. As long as that disc doesn't get blown up, they can put you in a new body. But the trick,
like Prawn. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but they can put you. So a lot of these people get put in different bodies that are not their own body. Like they don't have like duplicates all over the place. So this guy Kovac is like the main character. He was I forgot who played him in the previous season. The guy, he was in Suicide Squad, the original one. He played like the army guy, but now he's played by Anthony Mackie in this show or in season 2. It's so good. Can't wait for it. Season 2 trailer out on YouTube. Watch it, enjoy it. It's gonna be great.
All right. Yeah, the new date night coming up. You know, a little spicy,
a little action, a little sex. Let's do it. Let's do it. Up next, the last news item for TV and streaming. It's another Netflix thing. Were you guys fans of what's it called?
He-Man.
He-Man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Josh was.
The intro, you get like tingles in the back of your neck, like the hair standing up, where I have the power. It blows your mind. It's like the national anthem for me. It gets tingles.
Well, they're coming out with a new animated series on Netflix, and the casting is bonkers. So what they have cast so far is Mark Hamill as Skeletor, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Kevin Conroy, Leah Headley, Alicia Silverstone, Justin Long, and Jason Mewes.
What?
It seems like a lot of big names to pay to do a He-Man cartoon.
I don't know. Alicia Silverstone is the big one. Justin Long is another one. Kevin Conroy is a big one. Jason Mewes is Jason Mewes. I mean, whatever. But
Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill as Skeletor. I mean, that's just like a crazy cast. Yeah, so I'm super excited for this. I guess, there's a lot more, but those are the big names.
That's going to be dope.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Storyline between, like, on He-Man, man, it's good. Like, if they dramatize it just a little more, they up the game a little bit, you know, because it's not the 80s, they can do something with that. That might be really good.
What's Frank saying? Marvin Marvel?
Like Marvin the Martian.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be even like Samurai Jack good.
Oh, I mean, I would like a good. I mean, watching some of the old He-Man is kind of cringy. I mean, I loved it when I was a kid, but even though I watched some of the TV shows that Nate and Sophia watched, I'm like, oh god, so bad. Oh. But when you're a kid, you'll love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure if you went back and watched He-Man now, you'd be like,
"Oh, I have," and it's like, "Oh god, I watched that. That's terrible."
Wasn't there a reboot on He-Man a little while back where he went on a quest to get like the sword, and pretty much the entire show is him on the quest away from the team or something?
Oh, possibly.
And I thought there was like a reboot. I'm not sure how well it did. I think it did like maybe like one season or something.
Possibly. I don't know.
Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know.
Comment below. Tell everyone I
You're so wrong. You're dumb. You're stupid.
You're wrong.
All right. So that is the streaming news.
Don't worry. We all love angry chat, right? Everybody's just down there angrily chatting, you know? Like it's
oh my god! Remember, you were on when that guy Jimmy from the Bronx or whatever his name was used to come on and like fight with everyone.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Good old Jimmy.
Woof for everything.
All right. We're moving over to the Bud Heavy. All right, guys. So that was Bud Light. It's light. It tastes like water.
So I have to drink twice as fast. That's incredible. I drink my water twice as fast.
I do feel more hydrated now that I've been drinking Bud Light.
Yeah, dehydration's difficult with Bud Light. That's actually like the whole point. You know, it's very refreshing.
Budweiser.
What's that?
I didn't finish drinking my other beer, and you're pouring my new beer.
Oh, sorry, babe.
I tell you what, we do have an Anheuser-Busch brewery up here
Never gonna
in
get
Merrimack,
tonight.
and when you go to the brewery, you can get just about the freshest Bud Light or Budweiser ever.
Oh, yeah, I feel
And
like
I tell you what, it's different when it's right off the assembly line. It's really good.
Yeah, no, Josh and I did that a long time ago for our friend Dave's. Was this 35th?
I don't know.
What it was his birthday.
I don't know.
He wanted to go there. We went there, and like you get to the end of the tour. The tour is fine. It's like pretty amazing when you see like these giant barrels, and they're not barrels. They're like vats where they brew the beer. I mean, huge. They're as big as his house. And you get to the end of the line. They're like, "Oh, you can try any beer you want." And Josh and I we're huge Bud Light drinkers back in there. We're like, Bud Light. It tastes so different. It tastes so good.
Yeah. You know what? By the way, speaking of, here's to Dave.
Hope you're doing good
Dave
out there, man.
Dave actually said he's in for, wait for it, internet, my 40th birthday.
Internet 40th birthday.
He's in.
No way. Is he going to come?
Yep, he's coming.
Nice.
Holly also stayed behind with the kids, you know, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And we say he's down.
Nice. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Did you speak to Tarsha and Dave?
Yeah, they're in too.
Yep, they're in. They were so in like 3 seconds.
They're like, oh my God, we'll come right now. Can we come right now? We'll wait there.
Yeah, their response was quick. I'll send you guys the address, not the internet.
Do you want to put it like on the live stream? Everyone can come.
Everyone
it's Josh's 40th birthday.
Airbnb would send me the biggest bill ever. So we booked the first house. This is a side note. I guess this isn't comics, but so we booked the first house and we were all set. And Heather sends a nice little message saying, "Hey, we can't wait to come down there and celebrate a birthday party." And the lady instantly responds, "Yeah, we don't allow parties at my house." And we're like, wait a minute. So we can't get together and have an adult, we didn't say 21st birthday party. Okay. We said 40th. It's not Vegas. So we had
Airbnb new like thing that they passed. I remember reading about that they like, I guess a lot of people were complaining because people were renting houses and then like crashing them, like having these huge parties. So they were saying like there's like a no party rule now. You can't like rent a house to party.
That didn't make sense. You're going to rent out a house for 16 people. No parties. So what's going to happen? It's 16 people.
It's for church group.
Meditating.
Going on our youth group getaway.
Or it's for my Mormon family.
My many wives.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, what are you doing? I know you got a webcam. Jump on. Come hang out with us.
All right, back to the comic book stuff. All right, that side note, Jones's life, you know what I'm saying?
No, you got to talk about it, man. You got to do it.
Yeah.
All right, next up. We're going to talk about some comic book news because there was some big news that dropped this week. Super exciting stuff. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, first up. Pretty boring news. This is pretty regular. I shouldn't say boring, but there's been a lot. Actually, I got to switch the camera to this one. So there's been a lot of characters in the DC universe that are hitting 80 years old, and Green Lantern is the next one. We've had Robin, we've had Catwoman, we've had Joker. Has there been any more that we've talked about?
Maybe.
Those are the main three, but Green Lantern is also turning 80 years old. And they're doing another 100-page spectacular book. I just want to show you guys the covers. Some of the covers are pretty cool. Can you guys name any of these characters? Go.
Green Lantern. Greener Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Black and Green Lantern. Red with some green
Or
lantern.
Green Lantern.
Bandana.
With a red shirt that pretends to be the Green Lantern.
Anyone? Can you name a single one?
No, I know nothing about Green Lantern. The first I ever read about Green Lantern and had any kind of idea who it was. I didn't watch any of the Green Lantern movies.
He died.
Is Green Lantern in Deceased.
And
that's it. And he died. Like immediately. But that is how I learned that he can transfer his powers, that they're just like rings and like a bunch of Green Lantern people came down.
Yep. So
that's all I know. is from the one.
Josh, can you see my mouse?
Yep.
So that's Hal Jordan. This is John Stewart. This is Guy Gardner. This is what's his name? This is Kyle something or other. This is Sinestro. This is Teen Lantern. This is Jessica Cruz. Ivan or something like that. He's an Indian character, I think. He's really cool. I can't think of him. He's the original Green Lantern that died and gave Hal Jordan his power, and his name is John something or other.
John something other. John Lantern.
But he's from the 60s. He's like the Silver Age Green Lantern or whatever.
Which one's the architect one that you like the most?
What's that?
Mermaid Man.
Who's the architect that you like the most?
Oh, John Stewart right here, the black guy. Yeah, this guy over here is really, really cool too. He carries a gun, which is awesome. There's that cover. This cover is pretty cool. And then that one's lame. This one's pretty good. Kyle Rayner, that's it is. This is another good one. These are all like the big baddies. So the Superboy. This is Cyborg Superman. That's the guy, the Black Hand, I think his name is. So good. So that's some pretty cool stuff. Oh, this one was awesome. If you guys watch the channel at all, you guys know I'm a big Donny Cates fan. I absolutely love the Venom run. And look at this. Look at this picture. Oh my God, it's Eddie Brock in an Iron Man suit painted like Venom. What the hell is happening? Well, if you read the last issue, you kind of get a hint of what's going on. Why he's in an Iron Man suit painted black. It's definitely like a what you want to call it, a patched up Iron Man suit. I was gonna say like a retrofit, but that's not right. It's like
looks like it's homemade.
Homemade. It's like a homemade Iron Man suit, but looks so freaking cool. And next up,
Golden Age Lantern, Alan Scott.
There you go. Was that Frank?
Yes.
Discovery, JB, what's going on, my man? Oh, JB, we've been telling everyone, if you want to join in on Valentine's Day and come say hi. Come say hi. This is an open venue. Tonight, it's an open venue. All right, this is pretty cool. DC is coming out with Generation one-shots, and I was like, wait, what the heck is a Generation one-shot? So I'm just going to read it to you guys, because I'm not going to try to explain it to you. I'm just going to read it to you. DC Comics will explore its long and storied past through generations, a series of 5 prestige format one-shots. Prestige formats are like the larger comic book. They're much bigger. According to a press release by DC, the 5 one-shots will address some of the long-standing questions about the heroes and villains that call the DC Universe their home, while also charting a course for the publisher's future. Some of the stories some of the questions that they'll answer is, what is the previous undocumented Big Bang of the Age of Mysteries? I don't even know what that is. So I'm interested. Which character truly ushers in the dawn of superheroes, inspiring all the rest? Which character, what was the real reason behind the Justice Society's retirement? I don't know. Which Golden Age hero will become the history's greatest villain? Wah, wah, wah. What contentious alliance kept the Wayne's family's dynasty alive after Thomas and Martha Wayne's death? I don't know. Who are the new, never-seen-before wildcards that will be instrumental to fastening the DC's push to the future? Those are some cool questions. Let's find out the answers. By DC Generations. Did I sell it?
Are you being sponsored by DC Generations?
I hope so. Did I do a good job?
You did.
Nice.
Man.
Nice. So that just sounds pretty cool. I mean, if the art's good and they got good writers on them, I'll probably pick them up. But if it's kind of like not interesting art, or I don't know the writers, I'll probably hesitate to pick them up. And since the prestige format books are probably going to be like $6.99, those books I tend to pump the brakes on. Do I really need this? Do I?
Yeah.
Where's our soundboard? That made me want to hit a break sound, but we don't have anything.
I forgot to set it up.
Nice.
Tenacious D. Do you guys know what Tenacious D is?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
Yeah.
It's Jack Black and that other guy who's bald and fat.
It's
great.
how Jack Black all of a sudden became the hero to kids, you know? After doing like Goosebumps, Gulliver's Travels, Jumanji. All of a sudden, kids,
Or Rock.
even though the original Jack Black was, a little more raunchy, a little more raw. Not quite
My
like
favorite Jack Black is Nacho Libre Jack Black.
They do love that. But yeah, he is coming out with a graphic novel, guys. And that's coming out, I think, later this year. I think they're still writing it, and he's actually doing all the artwork for it. I'm going to scroll down in a second and show you guys the artwork because it's pretty ridiculous.
What's his brother doing? His brother's the other half of Tenacious D, right?
No, it's a guy named Kyle Glass. I don't know. He's the older guy.
Yeah, like what's he been doing?
He's
Writing a graphic novel. God,
he's the co-writer on this. But this is some of the artwork that Jack's doing. I mean, it's way better than I could do, but it's still like this is what the whole book's gonna look like.
Oh my god,
so it's pretty epic.
It's like a Cartoon Network show.
Yes. Oh my god, look at this. I mean, he draws Kyle Glass pretty spot on. It's pretty good.
Well, Frank said Kyle was Jack's old guitar teacher.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
There you go.
There you go, Frank.
Frank, you are a ball of knowledge, buddy.
Yes.
You are
For all that knowledge.
I got to come down, have beers with Frank, and then I'll be like, smarter afterwards.
You
will be.
You'll get knowledge and drunk.
And drunk, yes.
Yeah.
Frank likes to drink those heavy IPAs, but so do you. So you guys be drinking those heavy IPAs together.
And by steal his knowledge, I mean in a comic book way. I'm going to stab him with a needle, suck his thing out of his neck, and then I'm going to stab it into mine and inject it and steal all his thought.
I mean,
I don't think that's how comic book knowledge works.
I don't know. Doesn't it? If I wrote a comic book, that's how it would work.
that's how it works.
If you write a comic book, you can draw it and be like Jack Black.
I could be Frank's arch nemesis.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Trying to steal all his comic book knowledge.
All right. So, I am a huge Mitch Gerard's fan, and that is, for those who don't know, Mitch Gerard is a fabulous artist. He drew all of Mr. Miracle. And I love that book.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, I was just setting up our soundboard. I was terrible pre-production today. But he has signed an extension to his exclusive contract with DC, which is super exciting for me because he's drawing the Strange Adventures of which is a new comic book that's coming out, which is going to be focused around Adam Strange, which I'm really excited about, which is written by my favorite writer, Tom King. So get ready for that book. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is that handsome devil. Look at him. Look at that beard, Josh. Makes your beard. You guys almost have the same beard. I think he dyes his.
That's well groomed.
A way fuller beard.
That's well groomed. That's what your beard looks like when you go get manscaped at a place that massages your scalp and gives you beer.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
His beard looks happy.
It does look really happy. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. So prepare for more Mitch at DC. Now this is the big one. This is the big news of the week. So, excuse me, you got the beer burps. Death metal, or Dark Knight's death metal. What? I am backstage. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. There he is.
How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Welcome to the channel.
It's open. Anytime you get an open invite like those, you got to be careful with those. You've heard the horror stories. You got to be careful with those. Make sure you identify the person, on there first.
We did a thorough screening of you. You think we didn't, but we did some Google searches.
That's true. Plus, I was back there for a long time.
Oh, sorry. Once I get laser focused into the news, I'm just
you got to switch that view because you're giving everyone the psychedelic.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
The Inception view.
There you go.
Here we go. I'll do this even better. Bam.
There you go. Bam.
Bam.
I love that. You got the beers on ice on the table. This is good stuff, man.
So Stephanie,
cheers to everybody tonight. Friday night, we're hanging out. If you don't know who I am, I'm JB. I got a channel, Discovery Bay Comics. Check it out.
Check it out, guys. Discovery Bay Comics.
Let's see.
You guys are actually highlighted right now. If you were going to look at it right now, you would see that this is in in the live, like it would be on the homepage is in live right now.
Oh, thank you. That's
Wow.
really cool.
JB, you're amazing.
I just maintain that all day long, because I like live shows. I like to pop in the chat and say hi to somebody on the other side of the freaking world.
I mean, yeah, JB, where are you at?
I'm in Discovery Bay, California, which is
Oh,
kind of halfway
that's
between
Discovery Bay Comics. Where's
halfway
Discovery Bay,
between-
California? What is that next?
yeah,
Near?
Discovery Bay, California, in between San Francisco and Sacramento.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As a
we're in
matter
New
of
York.
fact, Last night we dropped a link. Z Collects. If you ever have Z Collect show up in your stream, immediately give him a blue wrench. Just right now. I mean, he should just be grandfathered into administrator. He is the master moderator.
Really?
And as you're talking in your show, he's dropping links to things you're saying. Like literally, someone asked, "Where's Discovery Bay, California?" Boom! He had a Google map in the link.
Oh,
He's like,
amazing.
let me put it right here.
And if people were looking it up, like, holy moly, he's amazing.
So, JB, this is going to be embarrassing. How do you
Yeah.
give someone a wrench?
How do you give someone? Okay, so there's 3 buttons next to their name, and if you hit those 3 buttons, a little menu is going to pop up, and in that menu at the very bottom is add as moderator
On YouTube or in
on
StreamYard?
YouTube, not in StreamYard, on YouTube. Yeah, in your YouTube chat. Which, by the way, yes, as we're doing production, we want to highlight people's comments. So we're normally looking at the StreamYard chat, but someone,
Right.
kind of let me on since I'm doing that pop-up shop show.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been popping out the chat and just putting it over the top of, this chat over the StreamYard chat, so that you're watching the more real-time version. You can have moderator status.
Oh, very cool. I need to do that.
Yeah. And the way to pop out a chat is, where it says top chat or live chat, right next to that is also 3 buttons. And if you hit those 3 buttons, it'll pop out the chat into its own separate window.
We're getting like a tutorial on top
Yeah.
of something
Yeah,
else.
this is good.
And when you have it in its own window, you can just overlay it over and you can change its size and move it out of the way and put it wherever you want it there.
Making me feel like a rookie, JB.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to help people in the community and grow their channels. And you got a great channel. I love your stuff, man. I like it when you just sit down and say, "Hey, I'm going to go through this freaking box of random comics," because I'm telling you, that's great content for us. Anybody who loves comic books is just mesmerized by that. Like, what's in the box, man?
I mean, that's funny.
I even see myself trying to see the next book sometime. I'll be like, what's he got coming up next? I wonder what's coming up next.
Well, I do the same thing in the pop or when you're doing the pop-up show, like trying to figure you and the team are like trying to figure out how expensive, like what that you should charge for the book. Like, wait, what's that book over there? I think I might want that book. I gotta tune in for that show.
So that's Tuesdays, Thursdays. We do the sorting show for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which I didn't do today because I had the kids at home.
Nice.
But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do a pop-up shop where it's a buy it now type of comic book sale. It's not a bid and wait and did he fold? Did he fold? Did he fold? Oh my God. Did he fold? No, it is buy it now. And then when nobody claims any books, you're done. You move on to the next round.
Oh, it's awesome. Like I usually catch your show. You start at 5:35 my time.
5:35, yeah.
And I usually have to bike. I leave work then. I bike to the train, and I get to the train at like 6, and I pop my earphones in. I'm like listening, watching. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to get that book, and then the train leaves at 6:18, and I go through a tunnel. And I lose you guys, and I get out of the tunnel. I'm like, oh, wait, which one did I miss? Oh my God, damn it, I missed that book and that book. It's very stressful Wednesday and Friday.
It's a fun time, man.
Oh, it's really good. You guys have a great show.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I'm in my dirty little office here up in the middle of nowhere.
You need some posters or something, Josh.
You
There's
do.
nothing. There's no camera. There's no mic. There's
Jamie
no
has a
lighting.
pretty cool setup. It's like perfectly around his head.
There's like this dark situation outside, and wolves are like taking out a deer outside my
You
window.
look like you're like a kid who rented like an apartment and you don't have anything set up.
Like 5 seconds ago, there was a huge crack. That was my deck freezing because it's
No.
like,
Pulling
no.
types of air.
it's just weird.
JB, what's it like in California right now?
It's pretty nice. It's always nice. I actually want to see the weather. I don't know. Let's see what the weather was today, because I don't know.
We're like 70 something.
It was nice today.
JB, I went to middle school in Poway.
Poway. I'm not familiar. Today the high was 69 and the low is 44 sometime in the middle of the night.
Oh man.
So 69, not all crazy cold. I feel bad because I'll be honest with you, man. If I walk outside and it's like 58, I feel like it's freezing cold. And you're like, dude, I don't even know how to act. Hey, 58, oh my God, I'm freezing. Turn the heater on. What is wrong with you people? Crank the thermostat up. And then I went to my first convention and it was in Chicago, C2E2. That shit was cold, man.
What month was it in Chicago?
In March.
Oh yeah, that's cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
That's windy.
Yeah. And then I went to Baltimore. When was it? Baltimore was in September, I think. September, October. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I actually had some friends from that lived in Hawaii, and they came and visited in October in New Hampshire. In New Hampshire, it's like 50s, 40s. They thought it was like the death. It was like the Arctic, and they're like, "Oh my God, I can't do it."
That's t-shirt weather up here, man. That's t-shirt weather.
68 degrees. I'm like, oh, even 58 when you were saying that.
Always t-shirt weather. And in California, especially up here in this Northern California, I mean, you could probably wear shorts almost all the time.
No, it's a dream. But I'm sure you have terrible spiders, and I couldn't do that.
Spiders. We do actually have quite a bit of spiders. We have this screen room, and my wife, every once in a while, she was like, I'm not going out there anymore because she'll see a spider. But when you have wicker furniture in a screen room, that literally means that you have now got to remove all the furniture, flip them upside down, power wash them out, come back with the spray, come back in, vacuum everything out. And then she's like, see any spiders out there? You're good, man. I just spent 3 hours cleaning all this shit. Get your ass back out here.
I can do snakes, I can do mice, I can do rats. I can't do spiders. Stephanie was telling me she lives in Florida, and she was like, "Yeah, you can't live there." I'm like, "No, I can't live there.
Too many bugs.
Too many bugs."
You know what one of my password questions is? What's your favorite insect? And spiders.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
Best friends. See that? It's weird.
You're the yang.
Yeah.
There you go. I like the posters on the wall. You had mentioned he should get a couple posters. Jones, I'm not familiar with how you doing. I'm JV. Nice to meet you. Posters, when you go to your LCS, these guys get all these posters. And if you ask, they'll be like, oh, hell yeah, what do you want, man? They start fumbling over because they got all these posters. At least mine are. So if you ever need something for the wall, next time you go into the LCS, you got any posters? Watch what they say. Like, hell yeah, I got some posters. I get 5 every shipment.
Yeah, I think I don't know where I get these. I get these online, like allposter.com or something. I don't know. They're like $7 a piece. I don't know.
Just something to mention, even if he sells it to you for $2 or $3, you're saving a bunch of money, and he's making a little extra scratch from free money for him. So,
Jimmy, what was your read of the week this week?
All right, so what did I have this week? I had Thor. Yeah. I was looking forward to it, and I don't think it disappointed. When you end Thor 2 with Beta Ray Bill saying, "Dude, don't make me come through you," basically.
Oh god.
And then you make me wait to find out what the hell gonna happen. And then I don't want to be total spoiler, but when he comes at him and he just kind of bing,
my god,
it knocks him into the planet, and he's like, "You don't even understand, man. I got my power, I got my dad's power, I got Galactus's power. It ain't gonna be like that." And then they let him battle it. He gave him a little tussle.
Yeah, but, when he depowered, and he's like, "Come on, man. See, I can get rid of this whenever I want."
Yeah,
this is not me.
Dude, but he takes Stormbreaker, and he's holding Mjolnir, and he won't let it go, and he's like, "All right." And then he goes and grabs Stormbreaker. Oh, come on. I don't want to give it all. It was get the freaking issue, man. Dude, that was my read of the week.
When Beta Ray Bill grabbed Manolar and he was like, "I'm not letting it go." I was like, "Oh my god, this is so dope. This is so dope."
Yeah.
And even the very end, the very end, that's what sold it. I was like, "Oh my god, this is."
What else have I read this week? So, I get my stuff from Chino Comics and more. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Chino. But they've been, not putting out as much content as they used to, but they actually started as YouTubers. And then bought an LCS that was going out of business in Houston.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they, are
Wait, they
owners.
ship you? They ship you?
Yeah, they ship me my books. So
that's awesome.
That's and I get my same discount because I used to go to Midtown. I'm probably 35.
You order from Midtown?
I used to order from Midtown because I was 35 minutes away, basically, from any direction from where I live, of an LCS. And I was like, man, I'm getting 15% off. If I pre-book, I can get, 35% off. The problem with pre-booking, good is you get 35% off. For me, I couldn't remember what the fuck I pre-booked. I couldn't remember. Or I get it in cover A because that's all you saw. And then you get to the store and you're like, oh, this B cover is fire. I gotta have it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, fuck, I got A too. Shit. So that was like killing me. And these guys decided to open up a comic book store and they were doing a show every Tuesday night because that's when their books came in.
Yeah.
They would do a show showing you the books. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, I'm getting sneak peek. Hey, by the way, and I'm writing it down. I want one of those. I want one of those. I want one of those. And during their show, people in the community are talking about, oh, that's a great read. Oh, that's doo-doo water. All the. So you're like, making your notes. I'd send them an Instagram, say, hey, can I get these? Sure, dude, no problem. Pack them up. Same discount as Midtown. Boom, send them out to you. Sweet. Now, here's the difference. Midtown be fucking up my books, man. They'd show up all fucked up sometimes.
Really?
And they're like, I've had multiple shipments where my books were not happy. And also, they don't give a shit about me, man. I'll tell you what. My boys over in Chino Comics and More be like, oh, by the way, JB, this is going to be the last issue of The Walking Dead. Do you want me to pull you a couple? Yeah, fuck yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, JB, by the way, this is hot. This one's hot. This variant cover right here is going to be hot. Yeah, get me. I'll take one of those. I don't even know what it. Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Do you still get your books on Wednesday, or do you have to wait till Thursday?
No, not even that. They ship them to me, and I'll get them. Now I go back to the rest of the story. I drive because I had create content. I drive 35 miles on Wednesday to pick up 3 or 4 titles. My pull this week was 12. I went and picked these up because I could not wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Dude,
so
how good?
I picked up X-Men. I picked up X-Force. I picked up Excalibur. Now, I'll tell you, honestly, this whole X-Men run thing, I've been saying for weeks, every week, I'm dropping a title.
Or which one are you dropping?
That's my problem. Every week, I have to. I can't be buying all these freaking titles, man. Right? There's too many titles. I have to drop one. So I'm going to drop Excalibur. And then, no, I'll drop X-Mutants. New Mutants. I'm going to drop New Mutants. I'm going to drop Excalibur. And sure enough, you get to the end of the book and you're like, shit, they got me again. I got to fucking find out what happened. I got to buy it again. So I have not dropped any of the titles yet. And even to this Excalibur, where the cover kind of gives it away, they're going to go hunting. I don't know if you've got Excalibur, but they're hunting these things. There's only 5 of these things in existence. And somebody bought them, which was kind of odd. And it's an eccentric guy, and he bought them because he was going to hunt them. So the team over at Excalibur over here are like, okay, well, you need help hunting them. We'll help you hunt them. We'll come to find out he bought them because he wanted to hunt mutants.
Okay.
Yeah. You get that on the last page. Again, on the last page, like, yeah. You got me. And did you read any of either of these two?
Oh, Desert Sister. I was talking over you, but X-Men, fire. That book was so good. Mystique. So she's talking to the Oracle, right? Which is her wife.
Right. Who's gone.
Dead, yes.
Dead. And Dude, it gave me chills at the end, man, because
Oh.
they introduced it at the beginning,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
back to it at the last panel, and you flat out get chills when she says, "Burn it down."
Oh,
Like, oh, this is gonna be good. So yeah, X-Men was fantastic also.
I'm a big fan of big publishers taking characters that have been around for a long time and like flipping the script. Like when they did that with Doom after the whole
Cheers, T-Bone.
what was the name of that book? When they Doom like killed the multiverse, made it one planet, and then he was the king, and then they rewrote it after. What was the name of that book?
Hold on, I'm giving cheers to T-Bone over here.
What's up, T-Bone? But then like Doctor Doom after that, like he didn't have like the messed up face anymore. He was like taking over as Iron Man, and I was like, oh man, it's like really cool and really interesting. And like I was like preaching that after the last Doom book, like Doom number 5. I'm like, oh, they're just making him the same Doom character again. He's not interesting anymore. He's just kind of lame. He's like the same old. Like he's been around since what, 1960, 1950, whatever it is. But like when I read that, I'm like, oh my god, Mystique is being Mystique.
Right.
Let's Mystique the shit out of this because fucking.
Plus
so
that
good.
mission, the way they told them, I like how
you're
reading the same panel that you read 3 weeks ago, but it has a different meaning because you're looking at it from a different angle now, and you're like, wait a minute, this is the same dialogue that this is the part of the conversation we didn't get.
Yeah.
This is just written fantastically, man. I don't know, man. It's just like watching TV as far as I'm concerned, but better.
That's better.
It's better.
So good. So good.
Oh, man. Thanks for having me on. I got to rant and I just talked straight for 30 minutes. There you go. Content for you.
JB, thank you so much for coming on the channel. That was huge, amazing. Truly appreciate it.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm sure I will see you on Wednesday or Friday or Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let's see oh, you know what I got to do? I got to get ready for Disco After Dark because I got this amazing, you know how I've been cutting out those intro bumpers and GIFs?
Yeah.
I got to go get me a Beavis and Butthead clip tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I got to make sure I got a Beavis and Butthead clip. And then I just realized, I impromptu did a Disco After Dark last night and I didn't have that opening scene. I forgot to do the opening. I always have an opening funny scene. So do you have any suggestions? What would you like to see on tonight's Disco After Dark opening cut funny scene? It's adult oriented. They can drop an F-bomb in there. What do you got? Anything?
Oh, JB, you're putting me on the spot.
Too much. Okay.
Like you put me on the spot. I'm like,
I got to think of something tonight. I'll take suggestions. Most of that stuff is stuff that my wife and I are laughing at. Movie clips and stuff that are just hilarious.
What is he asking?
For a funny clip.
We'll make it funny. What?
Adult-oriented funny clip from anything.
From anything.
Oh, come on.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
That's where most of my stuff comes from was Will Ferrell. That's why I keep using it.
Actually thought I was going to be raped. Step Brothers, and he's like...
Which movie was that?
Step Brothers.
Let's get it on.
Step Brothers, let's get it on.
Yeah.
It's in. Tune in tonight. Let's get it on. Step Brothers, let's get it on. That will be on my opening crawl this for tonight's show. Do I even have any guests? If you guys are open, I'll be down to pop you on the show and pump the channel if you're interested.
All right, man. Yeah, man. What time you go on?
9:05 p.m. Pacific, 12:05 a.m. Eastern. If it's too late, I totally understand. But hey, man, it is Friday night. It is.
We're usually still awake.
We're still awake. So if we are, we'll pop in. We'll say, "What's up?"
Yeah. All right. I would just need an email address, but you can shoot it to me on Instagram. You know what? I got to go ahead and get these cuts ready for tonight.
All right, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. Thank you so much for having me. Hopefully, you guys will join me tonight. Nice meeting you, Jones.
Nice.
Everybody in the chat, anybody watching on the rewind, these guys are great. Make sure you sub them up, and I will catch you later. Don't forget, we had a good time.
Yeah, man.
Later. Bye.
Bye. All right. Oh, wait, we got the beers in there. Hey, beers.
I opened myself up a Miller Lite.
Oh, Miller Lite. Oh, we went genuine draft.
Yeah, my store didn't have it. Just didn't have it.
They just didn't have it. Oh,
I haven't seen that in a long time in a store.
Hey Perry, what's going on, man? How you doing? You want to finish that and get into some Miller genuine draft?
Sure.
Perry, how's that coronavirus hitting everywhere in your area? They're always screaming about it in my area.
They are?
Oh yeah, everybody, like, people are, well, not that anybody has the coronavirus, but every time someone sneezes at work, everyone's ready to say that the coronavirus. I got people throwing up in trash cans. I got like
I saw there was some meme.
Why can't it be just the flu? I'm just sick, okay? I'm not gonna die. I just puke in like a face. I don't know.
There was a meme of a cat with one of the face masks with the eyes cut out, and it says, "When you're on your ninth
life."
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perry has Lyme disease.
Perry does?
It says it's going great with this Lyme disease.
Perry, that's some serious shit. I'm sorry, bro.
If you have Lyme disease, if that's what you mean. Or maybe it's like a disease from eating limes. Too many limes?
Too many limes? It's like super. You have like upset stomach from like too much limes.
He's got like a lot of
so much corona.
Adel's enamel of his teeth.
Good thing it wasn't the Bud Light virus.
I've had the Bud Light virus. It's really bad going out the opposite end. Josh and I have both had that at the same day. It's not good in the house.
Yeah.
Not good. You don't want to be there. All right, guys. Let's finish up the news because we got a whole bunch of movie news to go through and some good shit. So let me go back to this. Jones.
Miss Perry's coming.
What did Perry say? Corona and Lyme.
Lyme disease.
Oh, Perry, you're hilarious. I love it. Perry, did you read X-Men? Did you read Thor? What did you think? Are you putting out videos? Because I want to watch them if you are. If not, make some videos. All right. Or join the channel and let's talk about them. Josh, did you pick up any books this week?
Actually, I got like sick last week. I was a little late this week. So I did read Daredevil.
All right.
It was good. It was medium. It continued the story that I like. It was pretty good. I caught up on Red Mother.
All right.
And I tell you what, I'm really enjoying that story.
It's a good one.
Stephanie, you reading Red Mother?
I'm not.
It's in her list. It's in her bag.
Very psychological. I feel like it's almost like this. It's not a horror story. It's a thriller, though. Like I feel like her psychological struggle here and what's happening is pretty good. I hope they don't drag it on for like 5 more issues and you don't know what's happening. They need to like progress the story, but so far, I feel it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely gonna be monster related with, especially with her boyfriend got pulled into the thing, and I think they're haunting her, and it's I don't know. I'm very curious, especially with the eye thing. Very curious on what's going on there. What's a Jack Abby's disease? Are you researching that, babe?
Oh, well, that's what T-Bone said, that he has Jack Abby's virus, and I was like, what is that? But apparently it's a
lager.
It's a brewery.
Jack Abbey. Yeah, is it what is it? There's a copper.
Massachusetts.
Jack Abbey copper. That's pretty good.
Oh, it's a mass. It's a mass beer.
Yeah.
T-Bone, are you a Mass? If you are you a Red Sox fan, T-Bone? Because if you are, we're gonna be best friends. Best friends. Josh and I are big Red Sox fans.
Oh, did you hear that? What was the news today on the Red Sox? Right, the new GM.
Well, they signed Kevin Pillar. That was the latest news.
The latest news. Yep. Baseball scandal. The Astros and all the recording and all that Alex Cora garbage.
Yeah, it's coming down on the Red Sox next. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about Batman First Looks. Stephanie watched this before we started. Josh, did you see this yet?
Of course not. Like 2 kids, 70 hours a week. So you let me have it. What do we got?
All right, so I'm going to turn the volume down, do this, I'm going to do that. Let's let everyone watch this sweet, sweet footage of Batman.
No one can see anything.
No one can see anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong view. There we go. Let's go back there. Do a little of this. Here we go. And now everyone can see. If you didn't see this, guys, this is early footage from this basically the suit test with Robin Patterson in the new suit, which I think is really cool because, as you can see, it looks like he can actually take the bat symbol out and use it as a weapon, which I think
Batarang.
is the Batarang or something like kind of weapon. I don't know. It's just like, and then the suit looks like functional. Like it looks like pieces that an actual person would wear, where the other suits were just definitely, I don't know. And look at that face. That looks like Batman. I'm sorry. I was questioning it for a while. I was like, wait, Robin Patterson? And you see him in the mask, in the shadows.
This looks like a little kid to me.
Well, I'm hoping they're gonna do like a younger take on Batman, obviously because it's Robert Pattinson, but looks pretty cool, pretty cool. And then so after they posted that, Kevin Smith went on and posted, "My bat pole is fully erect," which is an amazing comment. An amazing comment. That was all I wanted to share with you guys. Is that Kevin Smith's bat pole is fully erect after watching that. If you guys are not excited for a Sylvester Stallone superhero movie, well, he's making one if you want it or not. And TMZ, guys, TMZ is bringing the news. This is a picture of him on set making this movie. It is called, what was this called? Legendary director, yada, yada, yada.
God, he looks so hobo in that.
Yeah, he does. He looks pretty bad. He's also 73 making this movie. What's the name of this movie? Euphoria? No. Samaritan. So it's like Good Samaritan. Get it? He's like an old superhero that this kid is searching for because of some problem in his life.
Is he supposed to be a homeless person?
Well, I think he's supposed to be hiding because he's old. He doesn't want to be a superhero anymore. And this kid is like, oh, I need someone to help me. I want to go find the Samaritan. He used to be great. And it looks like he get the shit beat out of him or something.
Yeah, he finds an old Sylvester Stallone.
That's terrible.
So big news dropped earlier this week that Sony is trying to expand their Spider-Verse because they still have control of the whole Spider-Man universe with Venom and Morbius and basically all the Spider-Man characters. Excuse me. And they are looking to expand it into Spider-Woman, one of Stephanie and I's favorite Spider characters.
Well, only that one run, not all of them.
Not all of them. We love Jessica Jones, do we not?
We do love Jessica Jones.
That looks like
Jessica
Spider-Woman, Tomb Raider, Game of Thrones, all in the same like little sentence. That
it's
seems
very
like
weird way to phrase what they're trying to put across because I had to read it like 5 times.
So what Sony early reports, these are early reports, is that they are trying to get a director of a few episodes. She's only directed a few episodes of Game of Thrones and a few other shows, but they like her concepts and what she does on those episodes. So they're eyeing her for the directorial role of the film, and they also are looking at the girl who played I don't remember what the Tomb Raider girl's name is, but that lady right there in this picture to play Spider-Woman. And sure, she looks super young. I personally would like a slightly older person.
Comic Jabroni's on.
What's that?
Comic Jabroni.
Jabroni? What is going on, Jabroni? My friend, what's happening? How you doing? Are you lurking? You are lurking. I see those lurking eyes. But yeah, I mean, this girl was fine in Tomb Raider, the movie. It wasn't a great movie. It was very cheesy. It was very over the top. But we are big Jessica Drew fans. I hope they lean more towards the run that we liked, where she was a mom, doing mom things. But that's not interesting to most people.
No.
So we'll see. I mean, Jessica Drew is a cool character, so we'll see what's going on. And if you're a kid of the 80s, like all 3 of us on this channel or right now, you are a fan of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And you are a fan of Rick Moranis. Are you not? You are. Josh, tell me you like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Rick Moranis is the man.
You want to
And
hear?
with, even that, like Rick Moranis and Ghostbusters, Rick Moranis and that, Rick Moranis with what is it in the My Blue Heaven with
I don't know what that movie is, but do you want to hear a crazy fact? Want to hear a crazy fact? Rick Moranis has not done a movie since 1997. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sequel, whatever.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because his wife died, and he took time away from making movies so he could take care of his children.
Well, he's coming back, folks, for a Disney movie because this is Disney. It was going to be a Disney Plus movie, but they're going straight to movies.
Yeah.
And I'm
Steve
excited.
Martin, My Blue Heaven. Frank comes in again.
Stephanie, I had no idea that was actually.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing, like it's a big internet thing that Rick Moranis is this great guy that like he was so famous when all these movies came out and he was doing so well, and then his wife died, and so he was just like, no, I don't care about this fame. My kids need me, and just was like, done. Yeah.
Well,
He's
his kids are so it's 1997. It's now 2019. So that's what's the math?
It's 3 plus 19, 22.
It's 22 years.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, his kids are out of college at this point. So I mean, I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see more Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I think it's supposed to be like a sequel. I don't think it's supposed to be.
There's like 3 or 4 Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, actually, no. It is a
sequel.
reboot. So they are rebooting this. Oh yeah, because Josh Gad is involved in this as well, which I'm excited about because I personally like Josh Gad. I think he's a decent actor, and he's pretty good.
He's Olaf.
Yeah, he's Olaf. He does a lot of other good things, so I'm pumped for that. Josh, you were a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fan, yeah?
Oh yeah. That was big back in the day because it was, I don't know, it was it wasn't animation, it was just real. So.
Oh my god! And those big ants in the grass, they were so terrible.
Yep.
And the kids shrink and they're in the yard.
Oh, so good. They're in the yard, and the raindrops are coming, and they're riding the ants. Oh, so good. So good! I can't wait for that. Next up. What do we got? More. Oh, Shazam. Some Shazam news. Why did that work? Click over here. Click this.
I don't know. I want to see another Shazam movie.
So, actually, no, sorry. More Sty Stallone news. I clicked the wrong link. Sty Stallone. So we had some news. We're gonna do some more. Michael Bay and Sty Stallone are teaming up. Are you guys ready for some Michael Bay and Sty Stallone? It's too much explosions. I can't handle it. I can't do
Who
it.
cares what Sylvester Stallone looks like a bag of bones that they like stretched out and then made him like a puppeteer, like do this stuff. He shouldn't still be functioning.
According to Deadline, they are teaming up to do Little America. We'll show Stallone as a retired Army Ranger searching through a dystopian landscape to find the daughter of a wealthy man. Produced by Babalo Productions and AGC Studios.
Balboa, like Rocky Balboa.
Oh, Balboa, sorry.
God, so embarrassing.
And the film will reportedly start shooting later this summer.
What is happening? What is
basically like Escape from New York, but with Sty Stallone. Dumb.
Cut it out.
But back to Shazam. Sorry, guys. So we know Shazam 2 is happening. We know Black Adam is happening.
Because it's The Rock.
Because it's The Rock.
Who doesn't know about that?
I got a big crush on The Rock. I got a big man crush. It happens. It's there. But supposedly they are shooting at the same time this summer. And that has everyone thinking, wait, are they going to cross over? Is there something happening there?
They're going to cross swords, guys.
They're playing swordplay. No. This is all coincidence. Black Adam is not going to be in Shazam 2, and Shazam's not going to be in Black Adam. They are totally separate. They're just the shooting schedule is happening at the same time. Supposedly, Shazam is not supposed to be in Black Adam is not supposed to be in Shazam until Shazam 3, and vice versa. He's not supposed to be in the other movie until Black Adam 2 or some bullshit. But come on. Zachary Levi, I love him. Rock, let's get them together sooner. This is making it happen, guys.
I'll talk to some people. I know some people.
Yeah, let's talk to our people. So we all know Kamal Nanjiani is in the Eternals. He's ripped. He's sexy. He's doing his thing. But guys, he's a writer. He tells jokes. He does funny things. You know what? He's writing a script called Sidekicks. What Sidekicks? Take a guess.
What's that? Isn't there a movie where like the girl is super badass and like she lives on her own, her guy gets killed or something like that? Kick Ass. That's the name of the movie.
Oh.
So that makes me think of.
I think it's Sidekicks. What's a sidekick?
Like a sidekick, like a superhero's helper.
All right. So this whole movie is based around sidekicks. So all the superheroes, the main characters, get captured. It's all about the sidekicks going to save them. There's a lot of big names involved in this movie. This movie is not officially greenlit. They're searching for $1 million budget. I think they're asking Netflix and other couple companies. But the people that they have talked to who have agreed to appear in the show is Kamal Nanjiani will play the woodsman, the man who failed Snow White. Zazie Beetz, I don't know who that is. Will play. What's that?
Zazzle.
Zazie Beetz will play Tinkerbell. Zach Galifianakis will play Slappy, one of the Seven Dwarfs. Will Ferrell will play Merlin, the mystical wizard of the Legends of King Arthur. So there's going to be some big names in this movie if it actually gets made. I can't see it this not going to get made. It's got me pretty hyped. Josh, what do you think?
It's with the cast, I think it sparks a little bit of interest. You know, I mean, other than that, it was like it could be anything. But I don't know. Will Ferrell's Merlin, and then Zach Galifianakis. That's dynamite right there.
What do you think, babe?
I like Kamal Nanjiani. I listen to a lot of his stand-up. He's pretty funny.
I think he's funny.
And Will Ferrell's funny. He's one of my favorites. And Zach Galifianakis is funny. So Between Two Ferns, like that's it.
Between Two Ferns is so good.
Yeah, I was just about to say, but we just watched, I think, like 3 weeks ago, Between Two Ferns, and Heather had no idea what it was, and I was like, "We're just gonna watch this," and it was amazing. I love this humor.
And the last bit of news this week, guys, is Indiana Jones 5.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're still making Indiana Jones.
Who asked for this? That is my question.
Not me. Let it die. Let it die.
It's close to my heart. Indiana Jones is close to my heart.
I agree with you. I mean, those are movies that I watched with my dad.
I think it has something to do with the fact that Harrison Ford got killed off in Star Wars, so now he's like, I've got nothing to do with my time.
Somebody
Let's
killed
make
off
another Indiana Jones movie.
With this is because I enjoyed number 4. I thought it kept to the formula. It was classic. It didn't.
You like that style of bullshit?
But that's what I'm saying. Like Shia LaBeouf would have to come back in 5 and do that, because if they try to reboot some other character, or they try to make like Shia LaBeouf never did number 4, it's just gonna be bogus.
Well, Shia LaBeouf did the Just Do It video, so he's too famous now to go back to Indiana.
I think this is
number 4 actually referenced all the old characters from, well, not all of them, but referenced characters like his dad. You know, Sean Connery referenced the first one, his girl. Like it's continuity. Character continuity is really important for me. The only time I thought it was okay was when they did the Hulk and they got rid of Edward Norton and
sure.
And did like the same, because Edward Norton is not the Hulk. It was weird. Then the whatever guy, I forget his name, is just better. You know, so if they don't keep character continuity, it breaks me up.
You mean Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, there you go.
The whatever guy. Although he's terrible in Endgame.
It is.
He's terrible in Endgame, but you notice how like
the Endgame's performance was so bad.
It's just the way they wrote the character. That was
so bad.
It wasn't that his character was bad.
Am I wrong there that the Edward Norton movie and his movie, they coincide, they go with each other, like they're in the same line?
Supposedly, yes. Like those movies are connected, and I believe they're supposed to be going in the same direction. And
yeah, so imagine Avengers with Edward Norton. It'd be terrible.
He doesn't fit in that.
He doesn't. He doesn't fit. No.
Edward Norton's
it would have been terrible. You know, like So character continuity would be important in Indiana Jones. You can't introduce Shia LaBeouf and do that, and then have a 5 and pretend he didn't exist, or do some random storyline that never referenced that one. So I don't know. I'm an Indiana Jones fan, so if they keep to the formula, I love it. If they don't, I hate it.
I don't know. Harrison Ford's what, like 83 now?
He's not 83.
Oh, you know what they're gonna do? They killed him in Star Wars. They're gonna kill him in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
77.
Holy shit, he's so much older than I thought he was.
How about that? What if they kill him?
Oh,
What if
they
kill
have
him in
to.
real life, and then we watch it on camera.
I mean, they have to kill him at this point. He's so freaking old. All right, Ben, I'm going to pour this out for you so you're going to have some Miller Lite.
Have some Miller Lite, Stephanie.
Thank you. I'm coming over to the dark side. The Miller
Don't we
Lite.
make the best beer commercial? Like, shouldn't they like do this? And they can't do this on TV anymore. Having drinking it.
Oh, I used to. That was the freshman college thing I did for a while. I was that guy.
You were that. You're still that guy.
I haven't done that.
He's that guy in spirit.
All right, so that's all the news. I mean, it was a pretty light week. I think there's probably a lot more that I missed, but those are the key stories that I pulled out. We also had an awesome guest on the show this week, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
So about you, Josh.
Always Josh.
Yeah.
The
guy with no posters, the white wall behind me, very exciting.
When you go to your comic book store, you heard JB.
You're a JB,
Ask
man.
them
That's
for
true. Though it's also like you used to ask, like, did you get any cool posters this week? Because they always get promotional shit.
Yeah. You know, it'd be a magic poster right here. You know,
the
be
guy.
that.
Doesn't matter, man.
I'd be shuffling a deck, just looking at you, shuffling a deck. You know, playing.
So we have 4 beers that we've drank so far. I think Josh is drinking 3 of these beers. We got Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Genuine Draft, which I don't think Josh had, and Miller Lite. Let's talk about these real quick, guys. We didn't get to the other ones. It's just too terrible.
It's too much. You guys must have to pee really bad with all that.
Yeah, I was just thinking
like Stephanie's got to go. You want me to I'm going to recap my night. So we went to Valentine's Day dinner. I started myself off with an old fashioned.
All right.
After that, I had a Peroni, which is Italian lager, which is very good.
I like Peroni. Peroni's good.
I had 2 tall ones. Then I came home and had a Spaten.
All right.
And then Twisted Tea. And then, and then a giant Bud Light, and then a giant Miller Lite. So yeah, that's how my night goes.
You're gonna be throwing up tonight, and Heather's gonna have to hold your hair back.
No, I'm gonna fall asleep, and she's gonna be hungover.
Hair back.
She's like, "Don't throw up in the beard."
Too chunky. No, that's not gonna happen.
I don't know if I can actually rate these beers because they all taste the same.
I feel like the Miller ones are grosser. I actually like the Budweiser ones better.
Yeah, these are definitely. I would definitely rate these like
they're better, but I mean, they are all the same. But the Miller has like a shoe taste to it, like you're licking the inside of a shoe.
It has a weird aftertaste.
Yes, like the inside of a shoe.
These definitely taste much cleaner. They just taste like light beer.
Yes.
If you're looking for a really light beer that you want to drink for a long time at a party, this is why these are party beers for a reason. Because you can drink a lot over a long period of time and
not get drunk.
And this has more calories, I guess, but it has more flavor, but very little.
Very minimal difference.
They're built to be in bottles. All these beers are brewed to be in bottles, but they went to cans to be like cheaper. Whereas like some of the newer IPAs are brewed to be in bottles. Like there's additives, there's things you do to whether it's going to be in a bottle or a can or a keg. You know, it's just a different way you do it. So like Bud Light in a bottle definitely tastes better than Bud Light in a can because it wasn't brewed to be in a can.
Nothing is brewed to be in a can. Cans are for losers.
Cans are the new thing for IPAs. I guess IPAs are are meant to be in cans a lot of the time.
Cans are the new bottles.
All right, I think that's pretty much it for the show tonight, guys. These are, I guess, our winners for tonight. But
Nobody's a winner tonight.
no one's a winner tonight. That's exactly right. But Josh, thank you so much for coming on. It was a little bit of a longer show, so thank you for sticking around the whole entire time. Next week, pick your freaking comics up so that way we can talk comics.
I read 2 comics this week.
Yeah. What'd you read, babe?
I read that Wonder Woman
Dead Earth.
Dead Earth. I read that one.
Yes, you did. What'd you think?
I liked it. I think it's very strange how they draw Wonder Woman. She kind of looks like a fat, pudgy short girl, but all right.
It was an interesting take, but that's why I enjoyed it. It was like not the normal like super sexy fit girl. It was just like.
But she's super badass. I don't like that weird character that they have that's like a cheetah with cheetah hands.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, it grossed me out so much. And then I read The Last Night on Earth.
Yes, Dark Knight, Last Night on Earth.
Dark Knight, Last Night on Earth. I like that better than the Wonder Woman book.
Yes,
It
that's really good.
You go, you pick up Red Mother, and you read it.
Red Mother's in my stack. I have a stack I'm slowly chipping away at.
No, she's doing she's doing a really good job.
I am.
Let's not talk about how like she's not doing it. She's doing a great job. Before she went like 3 weeks without reading any comics.
I've read comics every week.
You put them right next to the toilet. You know, just put them right next.
No, when 70 poops, it's like lightning. It's like you have it, it's out.
Always gross poops. Never gross poops.
Gone to a dark
place. Diet.
Her son sits on the toilet for hours. Our son for like he could be in there for 2 hours and be like, "Oh, I just finished. That's fine."
He's like, "I can't feel my legs anymore, so I guess I should get up."
I'm pretty sure he goes in there like when he just starts to have like a feeling of like odd movement. And he's like, something might happen soon.
That's like a fear of shitting your pants.
I have my tablet. I have to go.
This show is taking a weird turn. Would you like to talk about your poops?
So weird.
We haven't discussed yours.
All right, guys, let's wrap this show up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Josh, as always, thank you so much. We'll be back next Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, with a much more exciting beer menu.
Choose next week.
Josh, we're going to put the weight on you next week. Pick out next week's beers. Text us the list by Tuesday. Guys, we'll have the list up on Thursday on Instagram and Twitter. So if you guys want to follow along, other than that, yeah.
So next week's going to be a big week because Heather's going to DC.
Nice.
So we're going to have a little Friday night, a whole entire weekend alone. We're going to pick a nice beer selection. I'm going to read some comics. I'm going to bring them, maybe some mystery comics. I'm not going to let you know. I'm not going to let Bruce know. I'm just going to pick out some ones that Bruce didn't suggest and make it a little different. We're going to spice it up a little bit. And Stephanie's not going to take sleeping pills before she comes on the show. And she's...
I have been drinking for a while. I'm tired.
She's tired. All right, guys.
You know, it's a long week. It's a Friday. I enjoy coming on the show, enjoying my nights. I enjoy Perry Comics and Frank and all you guys giving me the information that makes me feel smarter than I actually am.
And they know how to live stream. We've learned some live streaming tips.
Yeah, we did. Gotta do that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to peace out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Bye, Josh.
Josh, I'll talk to you later. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Love her.